Early years parent mental health, they're very important. Foundation to everything, and so we're doing building blocks. We're using all sorts of different materials, painting, with drawing, with printing, we're doing all sorts of things. The first building block for infant parent mental health is, of course, getting the basics right. So that's going to be, making sure that you've had enough sleep, making sure your baby's had enough sleep, your little one's had enough sleep, rest, relaxation, plenty of food, good drinks as well, lots of water, etc. We're looking at things like, how do we make ourselves feel safe? What's physical safety around children? Think about that kind of thing. How do we feel safe, and how does a child feel safe? Not just the child, but also the parents as well. We're going to be using some repeated patterns on there, because if we need a routine. As little ones, we need a routine to feel safe. So we get up at a certain time, we then do a certain thing, the next we have a wash and clean our teeth, or whatever we do, we get dressed. Okay, so week 3 is building block communicate. Okay, so we're going to have 2 boxes this time, slightly smaller boxes. One's going to be black, one's going to be white, and we're going to change the black one, put in white marks on it and shapes and things, and then we're going to put black marks on the white one, because when we communicate, we speak to each other and we communicate, and we deposit information to each other and feelings, etc. We're also going to put smiley faces or happy faces or sad faces, and those kind of faces which show you different emotions, because we're learning about emotions and about reading emotions. This dance of attunement between parents and child. We're going to use lines which are like spiry lines, which are happy lines. We might use zigzaggy lines, which are angry lines maybe, and some sad lines like this. But those are the kind of things we're going to do on week 3. We're basically we're going to cover the cardboard box this time with lots of different colours, and it's about basically thinking about it takes a village. It takes a village to raise a child. We need lots of people around us to help us and support us and scaffold us, and our family setup might be, there's lots of different kinds of families out there, but basically we communicate with each other and we support each other. Hi guys, so it's week 5, and this week we're looking at play. Hooray, I love play. And so that's all to do with how important play is in our relationship with each other, to build that bond between parents and child, and also for parents to relax. Once you get to the play stage and you can really play with your child, it shows a really good, deep level of communication between the pair of you. And you're not the one who's just got to watch them play. Have a go yourself. It's about the process, it's not about the end product, okay? This is week 6 and we're doing co-making. So we're working on the box we did last week, which is all to do with playing, any colours, any shapes, anything, just free and enjoying yourself. The process is important, not the end product. This time we're talking about co-making. So it's like an extension of play basically. We're going to do some different exercises to do with how you can make together in a way that you really are doing this dance of attunement and really kind of bonding with each other. Some copying, following my lead and that kind of thing. Dancing and music, moving and drawing to music, all that kind of things to do with co-making. A brilliantly way of preparing children for nursery and for preschool and for school as well, just to extend their skills.
Because it helps you when you're angry or you feel getting to learn about mental health at such a young age and learn what's important. And we need that because our children are going to struggle as they go on, especially in this fast-paced world with technology and social media. We need to get these building blocks built right at the bottom of the foundation stage, and we're doing that with the early years here. And that's so important for their development. And these sessions are just absolutely fantastic, and we need more of them around our country, to be honest. But this, having time to do art and spend time with my daughter and my wife and have that kind of family time together has been really important. Especially because when you're doing the artwork and just focusing on that, you forget about the rest of the worries of the world. Like, you've got 2 hours just kind of thinking about how can I make this special with my family, which is a really important time. So I think it's a really important thing we're doing here.
Hi, my name's Michelle Adams. I'm an educator, creator, writer and mummy. I've worked with children from birth onwards in a diverse range of settings for many years now, and I'm a big supporter of mental wellness and self-kindness. Taking care of ourselves is a lifelong journey whereby we're always learning and trying to find our way. My own path has had several bumps and detours, obstacles and challenges, and writing is something that's always been my scaffolding. It's helped me channel those experiences positively. I would like to share with you a series of poetic stories that I've written, promoting self-awareness and incorporating tools that are accessible to all of us. Hi, my name's Michelle Adams, and this is called The Monster in My Head. I'm not afraid of hairy spiders or sleeping on my own in bed, because the thing that puzzles me the most is the monster in my head. Some days he's really quiet. I don't notice him at all, but other times he shouts so loud. I just feel so very small. And when I'm trying hard to do the tasks I have at hand, he makes me forget what it is, and then I struggle to understand. I sometimes get into trouble when he comes out in my voice. It's not my fault, I want to say. I didn't have a choice. It scares me when he grows in size, racing through at super speed. It's like I don't know what he is or what it is he needs. And if I'm feeling sad or hurt, that's when he's at his worst. He says all sorts of nasty things. It makes me want to burst. I've tried to talk calmly and I've tried to shout right back. I've even tried to sing him songs, but he ordered a double attack. I know I need to take some time, a moment to be self-kind, but this monster's taking over. He's trapped inside my mind. So one day, when I'd had enough, I reached for a paper and pen. I started writing how I felt. You won't believe what happened then. The monster started slowing, and his words weren't quite so bad. I told him, "Hey, you're hurting me. You're making me feel sad." With that, he let out a noise that sounded like a moan, for my writing had this power that the monster didn't own. I'd found a way to tame him, to help my mind release, a way to change the way I think, that moment of inner peace. At times I write about my thoughts or about my day-to-day, and other times what I'd like to do or the things that I find it hard to say. So if your inner monster is heightening your fears, stop, breathe out, and remember, that writing will help him disappear.